Now, I can tell you right off the bat that I have a love-hate relationship when it comes to making routines, especially summer routines. When the kids are on summer break, I like our mornings to be more relaxed. I like to let the kids sleep in, give them plenty of time to play, and of course, they love having the freedom to choose what they do with their time. But on the other hand, I've learned the hard way that if I don't have some kind of structure, things can get chaotic. Quite often, I'll end up with kids who complain about being bored, who don't pitch in very much around the house, and that can end up being grumpy because they've had too much screen time. So you guys, in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you my top tips and tricks when it comes to creating an easy and enjoyable summer morning routine. Now, of course, hack number 1 is to go ahead and make yourself a morning checklist with all of the things you want to accomplish before lunch. You can make one checklist for the whole family to follow, or what I like to do is make an individual checklist for each one of my kids. That way I can customize what each child has on their list depending on their age. Now, I have several different printable checklists available on my blog. I'll go ahead and link those down below. There you'll find a blank version and a filled-in version, so you can use whichever one you'd like. Hack number 2 is to take your checklist and slip it into a heavy-duty sheet protector. These aren't expensive at all, and once you've done this, your kids can use a whiteboard marker to check off each task as they go. Then they can easily be erased, and they'll be able to use that checklist over and over. Now, hack number 3 is something that I learned from Jordan Page many years ago. Now, she actually likes to add her kids' chore lists to a clipboard, and that is definitely my favorite way to go as well. I just use some inexpensive command hooks from the Dollar Tree to attach these clipboards to my wall. That way the clipboards don't get lost, and the kids can actually take their clipboard around with them as they're completing their tasks. Hack number 4 is something I like to call the family alarm clock. With this particular alarm clock, instead of using a startling alarm, you have the option of picking nature sounds like birds chirping or a babbling brook as your alarm, or you can even choose to play soft piano music. Now, I like to keep our family alarm clock upstairs near the bedrooms. That way the whole family can hear it in the morning. And you guys, I like to set this at 9 a.m. Basically, at 9 o'clock when this alarm goes off, my kids know that it's time to get going on their morning checklist.
Time to wake up!
The next step in our morning routine is breakfast. And to make breakfast time a lot easier for myself, I like to use a breakfast meal rotation. Basically, I sat down with my kids and they each helped to pick out 7 of their favorite easy breakfasts. And some of them can even be prepped ahead of time, which is even better. Already knowing the breakfasts for the week and keeping them in a constant rotation definitely makes it easier when I'm grocery shopping because I already know what I need. And to keep myself on track, I just keep this list on my fridge. So I really never have to think about what I should make for breakfast. I just follow my plan. Now, if you'd like to give this a try, I will also have a printable version of this link down below as well. Now, after breakfast, then it's time to get dressed. And of course, I have another hack for that with a system that I've been using for years, and it's called the clothes filing system. In my girls' bedroom and my boys' bedroom, I don't use any dressers to store their clothes. Instead, I like to use hanging storage units. These are pretty inexpensive and I get them at Target. Each kid gets to pick out 6 different outfits for themselves for the next 6 days. Then they put one outfit in each cubby. Any other clothing they might have gets stored in the bins down below or gets put on a hanger. Each day the kids get to pull whatever outfit they want out of one of the cubbies, and then once the outfits are used from all of the cubbies, we wash all of the outfits on our big laundry day. And then of course the process starts all over again. After getting dressed, the kids are responsible for making their beds and tidying up their rooms. And once those things are taken care of, it's time to head to the bathroom where hack number 8, 9, and 10 take place. At this point, the kids are responsible for fixing their hair and brushing their teeth. And to make fixing their hair easier, I created a simple hair caddy. Now, this is just an inexpensive shower caddy from the Target dollar spot. And in here, I keep everything the kids might need to fix their own hair. So we have several brushes, several combs, lots of detangling spray, and a water spray bottle. For the girls' hair accessories, we store them behind the bathroom door, just like this. Now, this is actually an old picture frame that I added some chicken wire to, and this makes the perfect place to store headbands and bows. And we've actually had this thing for years, so it's a little bit beat up, but it still works fine. For the kids' toothbrushes and toothpaste, I keep the girls together in this drawer and the boys together in the other drawer. On both sides, I've just used a couple utensil organizers from the Dollar Tree. And I really like that storing the toothbrushes this way really helps to keep the countertops clean and clutter-free. Now, some of the kids can complete these tasks all by themselves, but usually I end up helping them with their hair because I just really like doing it. Once everyone is done, it's really easy to quickly clean up everything and store it away until the next day. Hack number 11 is all about zone cleaning. And in our house, that means each kid has a small area of the house that they're responsible for cleaning. Now, for big chores, the kids can earn money for those, but for these small morning checklist chores, they don't. These are just small chores that they do just to be a contributing member of the family. Simple things like wiping down tables, cleaning crumbs off the floor, emptying the dishwasher, and taking out the trash. And you guys, these chores are on a rotating system, so each kid can learn to do them all. Hack number 12 and 13 are all about summer learning. Now, over summer break, we don't spend a ton of time doing homework or boring assignments. Summer learning is more about making sure that the kids don't forget what they had been learning in school, and so that they're ready to go into the next grade level when school starts back in the fall. For summer learning, I really like to pick up these Summer Bridge workbooks on Amazon. They're not too expensive. These are less than $10 each. They're really colorful and fun, and my kids really love that at the back of each workbook, there is a progress map that they can each work towards completing. Another great learning resource over the summer is YouTube. There are so many quick videos and documentaries made especially for kids, and I really like to watch at least one of these with my kids every single day. Hack number 14 and hack number 15 are all about staying active over summer break. And let me just say, with the Florida humidity, the rain, and with lots of creepy crawlers in our backyard, it can sometimes be a challenge to get my kids to go play outside. Recently, however, we found two awesome alternatives to help us stay active, and the first is YouTube. Now, just like there are a ton of educational videos for kids on YouTube, there are also a lot of really fun exercise videos for kids as well. My daughter Lily really enjoys these, while my other kids prefer playing Wii Fit. Now, video game systems can be pretty pricey, but we were able to find an older, used, but still in really good condition video game system. These games really get the kids moving, and this is something that the whole family can do together, no matter the weather or time of day. Now, usually, by the time the kids are done with all of these tasks, it's almost lunchtime, but after that, they pretty much have their freedom to work on whatever project they'd like for the rest of the day. And usually, that involves a lot of splashing around in the pool. Now, if you're looking for some fun summer lunch ideas, you can click on the link right here. And if you're looking for some breakfast freezer meal ideas, you can click on the link right here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.